right, we are doing 5-4 today. We're skipping 5-3, which I know is page 6-7. So sorry. So sorry. It wasn't even planned that way. It just worked out for me. Okay, but these are pages 69 and 70 in your books. Now, today's lesson is not super tricky, provided you know how to multiply in standard form, which is what we did last week. You did it on Wednesday, and you did a whole worksheet of it on Thursday, right? You did a bunch of that practice on Thursday. So, provided you haven't forgotten how to do that, this lesson shouldn't be too hard because it's the same steps. We're just adding more of them. So today we are multiplying. Why did my screen freeze on the TV? There we go. Today we are multiplying 1-digit numbers by 3- and 4-digit numbers. So up until this point, all we've done is 1-digit times 2-digit numbers in standard form, right? But now we're adding some extra digits. So we're doing 1-digit times 3 digits, or 1-digit times 4 digits. Okay, does that make sense, everybody?
There's no 5 digits?
Well, there could be, but there won't be on your homework today, I believe. Okay? You could do a 5. We can multiply by however many digits, but we're starting with 3- and 4-digit numbers, okay? So, let me make it less blurry on the TV for you real quick. Hang on. We're starting with this problem here, what's the first thing you notice we need to do with this problem? 240 times 7. You can see how it's written. What's the first thing we need to do to this problem? Before we can actually multiply, what do we need to do here? Henry?
Align.
I need to rewrite it, align it, right? I can't do my multiplication this way, so I need to rewrite the problem. So 245 times 7. I need to make sure I line up which column? The ones column, right? I'm going to line up the ones column. Okay, now I am going to color code here. If you would like to color code with me, you may, as long as you can keep up, okay? I like to use pens. If you want to use highlighters, that's fine, okay? I'll give you a second to get those out if you need to. Just a second. Put that away. No, go put it in your locker. Because every time I say put it away, about 5 minutes later, it's back. So go put it in your locker because it's distracting, and I need it to be not in here right now. Thank you. Okay. We'll wait for him to get back real quick, and that'll give you a couple extra seconds if you need to get out highlighters or colors. If you want to color code with me, you don't have to, but sometimes I think it helps with the steps. Now, okay, when we start this, we start it the way we've always started multiplication, which is in the because we always start in the
Ones column.
Perfect. And so, what's in my ones column here? Hang on. What am I gonna do here? Someone raise their hand. What do I start with here? Sebastian?
5 times 7.
I'm starting with 5 times 7. Good. 5 times 7. What is 5 times 7? Don't forget those handy-dandy multiplication charts I gave you if you need them. Hopefully you can do most of these without it. But if you need it, you have it. Reagan, what's 5 times 7?
35.
She says 35. Do we agree?
Yes.
Good. Reagan, where do I write my 5? Where do I write my 5? I write my 5 down here in the ones column. Where do I write my 3? What? Above the 4, right? Up here in the tens column. Good. So there's my 35. Good. Who thinks they know what my next step is going to be? Angelina?
4 times 7.
Yeah, I'm going to do 7 times 4 here. Good. What is 7 times 4, Angelina? Do you know? Do you know?
28.
28, right? Is that what I write down here, though, Angelina?
No.
No, what do I need to do?
Put the 8 on the bottom and then go on the top.
Yes, but I still need to do something else first.
Oh, add the 3.
I need to add this 3, right? So when I add 3 plus 28, what do I get then, Angelina? 31. And now I put the 1 on the bottom, and she was right. My 3 goes up here above the 2, yes?
31.
Now, we haven't learned past this yet. We haven't learned how to do a 3-digit by 1-digit multiplication yet, but does anyone want to take a guess what my next step might be? Isaac, what do you think?
5 times 7? 2 times 7?
2 times 7. Yeah, I'm just going to keep following the same process. Okay? Over and over again. It's the same steps over and over again. We just add more steps as we add more numbers, but they're the same steps. So I do 7 times 2, which is what? Who can tell me? What's 7 times 2? Isaac?
14.
14. And am I done with that?
You have to add 3.
And I need to add 3, which is?
24?
No, just add 14 plus 3. Just plus 3.
No.
Plus 3. 14. Just take 3 fingers. We started at 14, right? 17. Good. 17.
You gave him the
On accident. It's okay. He didn't catch on, though. He got it eventually. And that is it. That's my answer. How do we feel about that?
Good.
Did that feel terribly tricky?
No, easy.
The nice part is you know all the steps. Okay? 2-digit by 1-digit teaches you all the steps, and then you just repeat those steps until you run out of numbers. Let's try a 4-digit one. Okay? Let's do 1,715 times 3. Think? Let's find out. First things first, we're going to start in the, because we always start in the, and in my ones column, what do I have? Someone tell me. Reagan, what do I got there? What? Huh? Oh, no, tell me what I'm doing first. You're giving me the answer already. Tell me what is in my ones column first. What am I doing here? What's my process? You're getting ahead of me. You were too ready with the answer already. How did I get that answer? What did I do? How'd you get that answer? What did you do to get that answer? What 2 numbers did you multiply? Right, we have 3 times 5. That's all you gotta say, 3 times 5, right? We're starting in the ones column where we have 3 times 5, right? We're multiplying our ones column by our ones column. And then, Reagan, you already gave me the answer. What was it? 15. She said 3 times 5 was 15. All right, my 5 goes down here, right? And my 1 goes up above the 1 in the tens column. Okay? Now, who can tell me my next step? Who wants to take over the next step? Some people I've heard from a few times. I'd like to hear from someone new. I've heard from Isaac. I've heard from Henry. I've heard from Reagan. Abigail, what's my next step here? What? Not 7 times 3. You're getting ahead of me. You're moving too fast. You skipped a number. Yeah, we gotta do that one first. Hang on, let me make it less blurry on the TV. I got a little blurry for you. Recast it real quick so it's not so blurry. Okay. Yeah, so don't get ahead of me. Don't skip any numbers, right? We gotta do this one first. We gotta move to our tens column and do 3 times 1. What is 3 times 1, Abigail? It is 3, and then what else do we need to do here? We need to add 1, which gives us what? 4. Now, do I need to write anything up here above this 7 this time? No, there was nothing to regroup. There was nothing to write up there. So that 7 is just not going to have anything above it. That means when we multiply, are we going to need to add anything on this time? No, we're not. Speaking of multiplying, what's my next step? What's my next step, Sebastian?
3 times 7.
3 times 7, which is what, Sebastian?
21.
21. I know. And, Sebastian, do I need to add anything this time?
No.
No, we just talked about it. So I can just write 21 down here, right?
No.
Oh, no. What do I need to do?
The 1 in the hundreds column and the 2 in the thousands column.
Yeah, my 2 needs to go up here because I'm not done multiplying yet, right? So even though there was nothing to add, that doesn't mean I'm done. I still got to write the 2 above the 1 over here. Okay? But I don't want to hear it right this second. Okay? Tell me when we're done with the lesson, all right? Let's stay focused on math right now, okay? All right. Now, we haven't done 4 digits yet. This is our first time, so this is tricky. We don't know what's next. Does anyone want to take a guess what our next step might be? Hazel, what are you thinking? Incredible. How did she know?
Because it just keeps doing
It is 1 times 3. Hazel, what is 1 times 3? 3. Am I done there? What do I got to do? We got to add this 2 up here, giving me what number? 5. So I can write a 5 down here. Now, is there anything else for me to multiply over here? No, so this is my answer. 5,145.
Oh, yay!
Just by a show of thumbs up or thumbs down, how do we feel about this?
Good.
How do we feel about this? I'm seeing a lot of thumbs up, which I'm seeing some people don't have anything. Okay, lots of thumbs up. I see a little bit in the middle, okay? Listen, the nice part is it's just the same steps over and over and over and over again. Even if we had a 5 or a 6-digit number here, guess what? You would just do 3 times that number, and then 3 times that number, or whatever.
6 or 7. Oh, 6, 7 digits.
You could do a 6, 7-digit number, right? Okay?
6, 7.
Those would work too, alright? It's the same steps. You just repeat them over and over and over again. So that's all you're doing today. I think you can do this. Here's what we're going to do.
500 million.
Hang on. Well, you could, but that would take you quite some time. Here's what we're going to do. I'm going to tell you what your homework is, but where you're going to do 1 multiplication problem on your own before I send you to do your homework. Okay? So,
Can it be a 6, 7 digit number?
no, it can't. Not this time. Alright, so I'm going to go with 3,262 times 4. Okay, so go ahead and do that. But before you actually get into it, I'm going to write your homework on the board.
What was it?
Oh, sorry. Alright, so hopefully you did this problem already. You can check your work here. We're going to start in our ones column with 4 times 2. That's 8. Okay? Nothing to regroup, so we don't need to do that. Then we move to our next step, which is 4 times 6. That's 24. So my 4 goes here, my 2 goes up here. Then I can multiply 4 times 2. That's 8. Don't forget to add your 2, okay? I saw some people forget to add their regroupings. Don't do that. So 8 plus 2 is 10. So I write it like that. And then my last step here, 4 times 3 is 12. I add my 1, and that gives me 13. So my answer is 13,048. Okay? And then your homework is 5-4, page 70, numbers 1 through 14. So go ahead, get to work on that.
You can